Hello, my name is James Clifton, and I'm the president of Aim High Exterminators. We've improved our existing company services to accommodate those who suffer from allergies, asthma, and respiratory problems, not leaving out our environmentally conscious customers also. Since going green in 2000, we've recognized that there are certain limitations in pest management. Mainly, green pest management in dirty spaces has left customers with green dirty spaces. As much as we've tried, it's just impossible to keep attics, garages, and sub areas consistently clean during the termite and pest treatments. So we've developed a hypoallergenic approach when working in and around dirty spaces. The attics above your home or garage can be a dirty space. Sometimes in older homes we encounter damaged or disturbed asbestos in heating pipes, insulation, or ducting. Dirty spaces can potentially harbor biological pollutants and air pollutants like heavy dust and roof debris. Also, itchy blown fiberglass insulation that's been cut to fit or disturbed by people or pests. Not forgetting bird and rodent droppings, fire ash, spiders, silverfish, ants, insect particles, mold, mildew, even viruses like hantavirus and Legionella. There's no doubt about it. The attic can be an extremely dirty space. Homes built over dirt crawl spaces can be the worst possible places to work in for anyone. In these areas, we may encounter rodent, cat, or dog feces. On occasion, I've crawled under a damp home only to find later that what I thought was water turned out to be a sewage leak. No doubt about it, the sub area can be a dirty place too. On our 10th anniversary, we've improved 4 of our core services by developing the hypoallergenic approach. The first is cleanspace fumigation. When fumigating homes for drywood termites, we now offer this hypoallergenic approach to address the service weak spots of the industry's minimum legal standards for tent fumigation, such as using 2 poison labeled chemicals, sulfur fluoride and chlorpyrifene, and only testing for 1, sulfur fluoride. The minimum standard for chlorpyrifene is passive aeration, even though the label states that exposure could be fatal. Blowing forced air fans directly into possibly the dirtiest spaces of your homes, attics, garage spaces, is the standard protocol today for tent fumigation. Using HEPA and carbon filters rated as excellent for removing and reducing chlorpyrifene smells and odors, that's our protocol. Now, another great indoor air quality protocol is using filter fabric at vulnerable openings of dirty spaces at the structure's perimeter and within your home. The EPA and the American Lung Association have stated that the indoor air quality can be 2 to 5 times worse than outside air. They go on to say that the first line of defense against poor indoor air quality is finding ways to keep indoor air pollutants from being added to the air in the first place. This is known as source control, the Go Clean, Go Green standard. The second improvement is cleanspace termite treatments. We use knowledge of the building envelope and air movement to temporarily seal the primary air leakage points using limited containment barriers, negative air machines, and exhaust fans. When negative air or neutral air pressure is in your dirty spaces and positive air pressure is in your living spaces or breathing zones, then we can start the termite or pest treatments with less risk from the dirty spaces. The third service improvement is the cleanspace soil encapsulation system, because moisture can be the primary factor in a crawl space that causes structural damage or mold. The cleanspace encapsulation system completely isolates your home from the earth. This dramatically reduces the humidity level in the air, which will mitigate or in most cases stop mold growth, rot, and critters in the crawl space, making your whole house healthier. The last service improvement is TAP pest control insulation. TAP is superior thermally because of the high R value, acoustically because it absorbs sound. It's also fire rated higher than fiberglass. TAP is all natural and green pest control enriched with borates to kill crawling insects like termites, silverfish, ants, cockroaches. TAP is Energy Star rated and eligible for a 30% government rebate. Hi, my name is James Clifton, and I'm the owner of Aim High Exterminators. We've wowed thousands of customers since 2000. We've wowed them with great customer service by effectively detecting and diagnosing their termite and pest problems, using state-of-the-art equipment like infrared cameras, ThermoTrack motion detectors, and foam machines. I've personally been a Boreas fan since 1993. Back then, I worked for an unnamed company with 3 other gentlemen. One of them had a chemical poisoning from exposure. It left a temporary tattoo-like stain on his arm. All 4 of us turned green that day, not in skin color, but in philosophy. 2 of my friends went on to start their own green companies, and the other manages one of the largest family-owned companies in Southern California for pest control. I say this because it's my hope that it won't take a trauma, sickness, or new government layer of regulation to compel the pest control industry to accept the environmental health and industrial hygiene standards from industry professionals. We believe that in the absence of explicit scientific understanding of specific particulate risk posed during tent fumigation, termite, or pest control treatments, that conservative measures are appropriate to ensure that risk to the occupant is minimized. There also exists no scientific evidence to support that assertion that only susceptible individuals are at risk from particulates or dust. I approve of this message because I believe that as time progresses, this new hypoallergenic approach will define the last sentence of the EPA's definition of integrated pest management, which states, with the least possible hazard to people, property, and the environment. Thank you for your time and your consideration.